The Indian gaming industry in Oklahoma is booming. An impact report on the industry released this week shows 124 casinos owned by 30 tribes now operate in the state. All those casinos have a multi-billion-dollar impact on Oklahoma's economy and are now a significant source of funding for the state's public school system.
When State Question 712, also known as the Oklahoma Tribal Gaming Compact Act, was put to a vote of the people 11 years ago, it promised big things for state schools.
Voting yes on State Question 712 means $71 million a year for education.
Oklahoma voters approved the act, and after a decade of operations, the Oklahoma Indian Gaming Association unveiled the results of that decision at a luncheon in Oklahoma City.
As of right now, revenues from tribal government gaming to the state of Oklahoma have hit the $1 billion mark in contributions toward the education budget. That's $1 billion with a B.
That money comes from exclusivity fees paid by the tribes on Class 3 games such as blackjack, roulette, and slot machines. OIGA Chairman Brian Foster says overall, tribal gaming contributed $4.2 billion to the state's economy last year.
That number will continue to grow as goods and services and as facilities continue to expand. Employment will continue to expand. So we see a lot of good things in the future.
According to the results of the 2015 impact study, the tribes employed more than 37,000 people in 2014 and paid more than $1.16 billion in wages and benefits. Comanche Nation Chairman Wallace Coffey says not all of those employed are tribal members.
Probably 60% of our employees are non-Indian. So we benefit the community by a tremendous amount, and we provide health benefits to our employees. And once you do that, you become a good employer.
Coffey says gaming and entertainment has become big business for the Comanche Nation.
I have a casino down by the Red River with a hotel. During the week, it's 70% occupied. During the weekend, it's 100% occupied. In fact, we're looking at possibly expanding for another tower to accommodate our guests.
It's not all about casinos. The Comanche Nation has leveraged the success of the gaming industry to expand benefits for tribal members.
We have our tribal college, we have an assisted living center, we have a museum, we have our own Comanche Nation funeral home. We're trying to be self-sufficient and at the same time get the quality of service to our tribal membership that 10 years ago we did not have.
William Norman, representing the absentee Shawnee tribe and the Wichita and affiliated tribes, believes the partnership with Oklahoma has benefited both the tribes and the state.
So many of our children are in public schools. Tribes understand that education is going to give them a leg up in the future. That helps all of us, whether we're in a rural community, tribal community, or whether we're in a city, in one of the larger cities in the state.
Even as Oklahoma continues to receive an economic boost from Indian gaming, the amount of tribal fees paid to the state has declined as casinos switch to games like electronic bingo that don't require exclusivity fees. According to the Office of Management and Enterprise Services, the state collected $122.6 million in exclusivity fees in fiscal year 2014, a drop of about $5.5 million from the previous year. The Oklahoma Gaming Compliance Unit's annual report said while several factors were likely involved, it noted the decline coincided with a decrease in fee revenues derived from electronic Class 3 games and a rise in the number of Class 2 electronic bingo machines in tribal casinos. Still, OIGA Executive Director Sheila Morago expects the gaming and entertainment industry to remain strong in Oklahoma.
We are the third largest revenue generator in the country, only behind Nevada and California. We are the only state in the country that has never taken a dip in terms of revenue during the recession. We've only continued to climb. So as far as projections, I see a bright future when it comes to gaming and tourism here in the state of Oklahoma.